Hey everyone, hope you're all having a nice day. Today I want to go over my new trade for the month coming up for December and my plans for the next couple days. So before I get right into it, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell notification so you stay up to date with all my trades. I post everything here on YouTube for free. I don't have any paid Discord or educational course. I don't sell anything, and I show real profits and losses here on my channel. So let's get right into it. So, as I've explained, and some of you already know, I'm going to be entering Eli Lilly for the month of December. I do like the statistical or seasonal tendencies for Eli Lilly. And yeah, and it tends to do well for the month of December. So, yeah, let's get right into everything about this trade. So, I will be entering this trade on Thursday, November 30th, at the end of the day, probably around the last 5-10 minutes of the trading session on Thursday. And I will be holding it for an entire month. If you already see my videos for Apple and AMD, my October and November trades, same strategy as far as entering and exiting. All right, so with that being said, let's go into some of the analysis part for LLY or Eli Lilly. So this is Eli Lilly on a seasonality chart, backtesting 20 years. So you can see over the past 20 years, LLY has gone up 75% of the time. So that's a good edge in my opinion, and I will be using that edge this month. All right, on to trading view. So this is the options chain for LLY. Like I said in previous videos, I tend to stick with the 45 DTE or higher. So in other words, I don't enter any options contract that is going to expire within 45 days. So, in this case, you have 38 DTE here, and then you have 52 DTE. Now we're going to be entering this trade on the 30th. So with that being said, this contract will be at 50 DTE by Thursday. So I will be entering a 50 DTE, or the January 19th, 2024 option. That's the duration I'm picking. And then I try to pick the closest strike to 45 delta. So I like to be slightly out of the money. Now that's yet to be determined. I will be posting another video on Thursday once my AMD trade's closed, and I'll be showing my new LLY trade on that same video on Thursday. So I will be entering somewhere at the 45 delta. So let's say on Thursday when I enter the trade, let's assume LLY is at 591 where it is, and I have a 49 delta and a 42 delta. I would probably pick the 42 delta, or maybe the 49 delta. It really depends on what I think. Picking the 49 delta would be the safer, quote unquote, safer option, no pun intended. But my gain may be a little bit less. Knowing LLY is a lower volatile stock, LLY doesn't move as great as, let's say, like AMD. I may feel more comfortable staying above 45 delta. So in this case, going with like a 49. But it's kind of splitting hairs. We'll see how. We'll see where the price is by Thursday. A lot can happen in 2 days in the stock market. So yeah, and yeah, IV. I kind of failed to mention implied volatility in my previous videos. I have been mentioning it a lot more in my live streams. If you already have watched my live streams, I've explained a lot about IV. But it's important to be an options buyer with a lower implied volatility percentage, because there's less of a chance of you getting hurt by IV crush. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm taking account of. Right now, LLY has an implied volatility of around 26, 28, 26%, which is pretty good. An easier way to look at it is to look at an implied volatility chart over time just to see where it is compared to the history. So right now, implied volatility, like I said before, is around 28%, which over the past couple of years, that's relatively low. It has been lower in the past, but you could see back in 2021 and 2022, where IV right now is where IV is right now, it's pretty low. So that means that that's another little potential edge in my favor, buying in a low IV environment. Because if IV goes up once I enter, that actually increases my premium on my contract, so I make even more money. And also, I'm buying at a historically low IV. I'm less likely to encounter IV crush. It can still happen. I still can encounter IV crush, but it's less likely when you buy at a lower area. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be going through. So let's say the price is at 591 by Thursday. I'll probably be entering the 600 or the 610 strike. So, but I'll send you guys an update out once I enter. I'll be, unfortunately, I won't be trading live. I'll be putting this information out after the fact. But, I think if you go with either or, not financial advice, by the way, if you go with either or, I think you'll do okay if Eli Lilly does well for the month of December. We'll see how the rest of the month pans out. So yeah, a little bit more of a technical analysis. I do like that Eli Lilly is in a discounted price area right now. We have been consolidating and we're still consolidating. So I'm hoping, by time Thursday rolls around, I could scoop up Eli Lilly at a lower price, or, enter the options contracts at a lower price, because that just gives me a little bit more edge. I like to buy into the blood and sell into the, the hype and the profits. So we'll see how that goes. I will be entering the trade regardless, but I'm just hoping to see some sort of pullback here, which we kind of already gotten. And this thing looks like it's coiling up. So we'll see how it pans out. December is typically, like I said before, December is typically a decent month for LLY. And this is looking like it's setting up for a nice move. I do like to look at the monthly charts. I know most traders don't, but I'm a swing trader and I like to look at the big picture. Eli Lilly has done pretty well for November so far, up 7%. It has been chopping around since September, and it seems like it's making some headway. So there's a really decent chance with the seasonality, and we are in price discovery right now. I mean, LLY has been a great stock. I mean, this thing even went up during 2022 when the stock market wasn't doing well. So this stock is a real powerhouse, in my opinion. So yeah, I think there's a good chance we're gonna make money. Well, I'm gonna make money, not financial advice. All my trades are just opinions, and I don't encourage you to follow my trades. I just share what I trade and what I know, and I like to just help everyone out if I can. So this is all entertainment. All right. I can show you a little bit of some special data on my end. So this is an Excel sheet. It's much more complicated and extensive than what you see here. I kind of just condensed everything, so it's just simple. But this is LLY back tested for 7 years, and you could see the percentage gains. So yeah, like pretty much this stock, LLY, out of the past 8 years of testing, 3 years have failed. So if you want to do the math on that, so basically, what is that? 8 years out of 3, so 5 out of 8. So this has a 62% win rate so far. It's actually technically higher. It's technically like 75% when you use a 20-year back test from this, but you can see the gains and losses from like options contracts. Using the same strategy, the same amount of time. I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but this is the results for my back testing just for LLY, so you can kind of get an idea of what to expect. I can kind of calculate like a risk to reward using this information, but I'm not going to dig that deep. But yeah, these are the gains that I have back tested and seen, and these are the losses too. The good thing about LLY is we haven't seen a 99% loss on the contracts. I think the worst we typically see is a 64% loss, a 50% loss, right? If you're newer to my channel, just know that like the money that I put into these trades, I expect to lose 100% of it. So only risk what you're willing to lose. That's like rule number one in trading, any sort of trading or investing. Be ready to lose money. It's all part of the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will be posting another video on Thursday showing my AMD trade, which currently, we could look at that real quick. It's up 292%. So still looking good on this trade. I'm hoping it can close at $4,000 profit. So yeah, this was a really great trade for this month. And I feeling pretty good about it. So AMD is a top performer typically based on my back testing, and based on my back testing, this month it panned out the way I thought it would. It actually exceeded my expectations. I typically am happy with 100% gain or 50% gain, whatever the market can give me. So when I get these types of gains, like a 300% gain in 1 month, I just treat it as a bonus and just add it to my portfolio, add it into my account, and just let it keep building up. So yeah, I will update you guys in a couple days. If you guys haven't seen, I do live streams a couple times a week. I really enjoy the live streams because I'm able to answer questions. I do get a lot of comments on my videos, my normal videos like this one I'm making. So I try to keep up with the comments on that end, but I really like to just get on live stream and just dig into the analysis, dig into everyone's questions on screen. It makes for a better information sharing platform or method, in my opinion. So yeah, if you're interested in the live streams, I try to live stream a few times a week. So just, again, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notifications so you can stay up to date with that stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So good luck to everyone. Again, this is not financial advice. Seasonality is just a tool. And yes, I use it as my edge, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make money. Just because a stock like this does well in a certain month doesn't mean it's going to do well, right? There's always that chance you're going to lose money. So just keep that in mind if you are going to be trading. So yeah. That's about it, guys. Thank you for giving me your time. Please leave a like on the video. Please comment. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a couple days. Good luck, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.